I found out that my now girlfriend was sleeping with others while we were starting to date. Am I the asshole for being upset about this? My girlfriend, 25F, and I, 21M, met at work. She works in a different office, so I only go there once a month. One day, while I was there, she started messaging me. When things started getting more serious, she brought up the topic of past relationships and body counts. She told me her number was much higher than I expected, and although it surprised me at first, it didn't bother me. She said she hadn't been with anyone for 6 months and was happy that I was the guy she decided to be with after that time. This obviously made me feel good because it made me feel special to her. During our talking stage, she went on 2 trips and also visited her parents for a weekend. Her first trip was to Berlin with a friend who wanted to go to sex-positive clubs. Hearing she was going to these places wasn't the most pleasant thing for me since it's not something I'm into. But since we weren't officially dating, I didn't mind her going. She texted me throughout the trip and told me nothing happened. Later, she went to Benidorm with another friend a few weeks later. By then, we had gone on a few dates, and I definitely had feelings for her. I was exclusive to her, though we hadn't formally talked about this. During that trip, we were texting and calling every day. She told me about her friend flirting while she was reading by the pool and said she explicitly told the guys there that she had a guy back home. This made me feel good because I thought we were on the same page. Since then, I found out that she lied about her past 6 months and that she had actually been having one-night stands throughout the year. I wouldn't have minded this, but I was hurt by her lying, and I lost trust in her because of it. I also found out that in Berlin, she had slept with multiple people in the clubs, and in Benidorm, she had slept with one of the guys she had previously told me about, saying she wasn't talking to them. I want to clarify that I wasn't asking her for this information, so it hurts even more that she kept lying about things I wasn't even questioning. Of course, we weren't officially dating at that point, but these are actions I wouldn't have done, and I find her lies disrespectful. Since we started dating, I began showing symptoms of an STI. When I told her, she got defensive and tried to convince me it couldn't be that, as neither of us had been with anyone else for a long time, and she didn't have anything. At that point, I didn't know the truth. It turns out we both have chlamydia, and I also discovered she was still seeing a friend with benefits back in her hometown while we were in the talking stage. All these lies and the risk to my health have caused trust issues and anger because she's made me feel like an idiot. Am I the asshole for being upset about this? Does anyone have a perspective that might help me understand her side? She doesn't like talking about this because she avoids conflict, so it's hard to have this conversation with her.